out for the red flags.
Not as marriage. Not as marriage. You're coming over to settle, isn't it? So what are you actually afraid of?
Hi everybody, this is Perspectives here, and we have today another interesting questions that people has been sending to us. And we have someone with us. Oh my goodness. Please introduce yourself to us.
Hello, my name is Ify. On social media, I'm simply Ify. So I'm just happy to be here today to discuss with these fantastic ladies.
Amazing, wonderful. So guys, Ify is here with us, and then we're going to be discussing something very interesting again. So this is a question that someone has sent to us. So we're going to talk about it, discuss about it, and then people will learn from it, okay? So the question goes like this. I will read it out. It says, "Hello, Perspectives. Thank you for all your hard work. I am a single lady of 38, living in the UK and pretty much financially stable. I am currently seeing a guy who lives in Nigeria, and we have known each other for 6 months. We have been thinking of processing his papers for him to join me. My friends think he will not stay with me, but only wants to use me as opportunity to jackpot. Ladies, I need your advice." Oh my goodness, this is very interesting.
It's an interesting one.
Ooh, ladies, I'm hyped up anyway already. So let's talk about it. Karen, what do you think about this?
Well, as you know, I'm quite controversial, but I mean,
say it out the way.
So this lady is 38 years, living in the UK,
Yeah.
probably settled, financially stable.
Yeah, she said it. She said she's financially stable.
And she met this young guy
6 months ago.
6 months ago. Okay, my advice will be
And how old is the guy?
The guy is of the same age with her. Yeah.
Okay. So my advice is simple. You know, you're 38. You don't have much time left. Let's be honest. You know, a lady of 38, you're no longer a child. That's number one. Number two is we know what it is in the UK. We know how life is here. We know that, you know, many men you see here either was brought by a woman or is living with a woman or came by a woman. You know, hardly will you see a single, especially if you want to marry an African guy, a Nigerian guy, hardly will you see a 38-year-old guy who is not hooked or unhooked or overhooked. Somehow there must be something, you know, hooking the person. Yes. So my advice would be, give it a try.
Okay.
Give it a try. You know, you can never know until you try. You've met him for 6 months. Does he appeal to you? Is he the guy of your dream? You know, you people have been talking for 6 months. Are you guys in love? Is he into you? Give it a try.
Okay.
That's my advice. Give it
All
a
right.
try. Yeah.
Thank you so much for your advice, Karen. So I'm gonna come to you, Ify. Please tell us, what do you think?
Yeah. In as much as I agree, but I think first things first. There's a reason for everything. Like you said, what is his intention? What is her intention? Okay, she's 38. Does she want to get married?
Yes, she wants to get married.
Okay. So now, for me, I feel that there are different reasons why people get married.
That's right.
There's marriage for love. There's marriage for convenience. Now, if she doesn't mind whether this man she met for 6 months loves her or not, she doesn't mind, she's 38, she really wants to get married, then it's up to her. But if she's thinking about love, now I'm not saying that people would not love. A lot of people love. But for 6 months to know whether this man loves you,
too short of a
6 months is
time.
quite short. Of course, she's 38. Is there any need for her to rush into something that she's not sure of and spend the rest of maybe her life being frustrated, being angry that, wow, this is not working, or this is not what she expected. Also now, what is the guy's intention? Is the guy's intention just to come over? And unfortunately, most of us, or most people, don't really know the intentions of the other person. A lot of people tell a lot of lies.
Yes.
So you will never know what his true, genuine intention is. But if his intention is just to know what, let me go opportunity, and she doesn't mind, then that's fine. But it's now left for her. And is she having is there anything making her think, should I or should I not? The moment you start thinking, will it work? Will it not work? Should I not? You start having these sort of anxious feelings. Then she really have to think about it.
That's
so that she doesn't maybe a few years later start
Make
saying,
mistakes.
had I known, had I known.
Okay, good. Oh my goodness, this is lovely, interesting. I'm loving it. Okay, Ada, I will come to you. So tell us, what do you think?
It depends on a lot of factors. Both ladies have made very good sense in what they've said. However, this lady that is 38, she's settled in the UK, she's got her own money. I would like to know more about the guy. Is the guy in the same financial status as she is in? Like you guys said, what is his intention? We don't know what people's intentions are, but I personally would not do it.
Okay.
I would not do it because of a lot of reasons, and I'll be saying that reason now.
Please tell us.
The first reason is the time duration. Sorry, the duration. 6 months to me is it's too small. Although that people meet love at first sight, you get married, love. But I'm assuming that they met on the internet. That's where they've met.
Or maybe somebody introduced
I think this lady, somebody introduced.
I don't know whether they've seen or whether they've not met. But I think 6 months is too.
So how long would be enough, Ada?
For her and the guy?
Yes, to know each other.
It depends on a lot of, have they seen each other before? How have they spent time before? Have they lived together? I would say it's minimum 1 year.
Okay.
Minimum a year at least. Do you understand? Also, what does this guy do for a living? Let's assume the girl is in tech. In Nigeria, how much does he earn in Nigeria? These are the things the girl needs to consider.
It's not all about my sister.
It's all about, let's be honest.
Ada, seriously.
It's all about money.
See, when you're 25, you're 28, you have all those chances to choose. What does he do? What does he not do?
I agree.
Let's tell ourselves the truth.
But what is the need of going into a marriage that will end up scattering?
Okay, if he made a salient point, what are her intentions to get married? Nobody knows. Maybe I'm 38. I need to have I need to have children.
Then that's fine. If it's just children, but if it's marriage that we all know about, nobody wants to get married to just come out of marriage.
The truth is, sometimes we need to take a step of faith, not knowing what the situation will be at the end of the day. We need to take that step.
It's too risky. It's a risky thing.
If you say something.
Okay, for me as well, I think my only concern is the 6 months. If it was longer, then in that time, she will be able to find out a lot of things about this guy. Now, I'm not sure what tribe they are, but there are some expectations. And when people come here, there's this culture shock.
Exactly.
Is he going to be able to adapt to the fact that maybe, everyone have to go to work, or is he going to expect more from her because she's already working? While, do you understand, that he will now relax thinking, my bills have been paid
up,
because there are so many men that don't do anything because their wives do the work. But if she's ready for that, no problem. Mine is, because she's 38, she's matured. If this is what she wants, so that at the end, she's not going to complain and say, this is what is happening. She needs to know these are the things that happen. Also, is the kind of person that will say, go and bring me water.
Can I say something?
She needs to be ready for those things, and then no problem.
Can I say something? I know someone that dated the husband for 10 years. Immediately they got married. The marriage didn't last 1 year. You don't need 50 years to know someone.
No,
okay, but Karen, can I say something?
Emphasizing on 6 months.
But I'm thinking 6 months, especially if they are not in the same environment.
Exactly.
And they were introduced to each other. It's not as if they were family friends and that she knew him from before.
How would they know each other if the guy doesn't come over?
Okay,
not as marriage. Not as marriage. You're coming over to settle, isn't it? Not as marriage.
Okay. So my own opinion, humble opinion, right? My own opinion is that, right? In as much as this guy lives in Nigeria, I wouldn't give it a chance. Number one thing is that you all know that, you know, when somebody is relocating from Africa, like what if he said about culture shock, right? That's number one thing you should think about. And secondly, you know, people, especially who lives in Africa, they think coming abroad, because I've got someone who lives in abroad, so obviously everything is settled.
Not everybody, Amaka.
Are you serious?
Majority.
Are you okay?
It's not everybody, but it now depends on. So the
And the truth is that we don't even know. This guy might be a big shot in Nigeria. That he's in Nigeria doesn't mean that he's in poverty.
That's
That's
right.
why
Okay.
I talked about his financial
But this is
status.
why this lady should have given it, should give it time. Like you said,
38
6
years.
months. It doesn't really
38.
matter. It doesn't really matter the
really
age,
matter.
right? If you keep saying, if you talk about age, people who are 40 or 40 something should quickly marry anyhow.
No.
Without even
No,
thinking
no.
about who they're gonna marry.
The problem is not the marriage. The problem is what is her target. From the tone
From
of that
what I read,
message,
yeah.
somebody who if somebody who is 38 years wants to, especially if she's a Nigerian from an African origin, you know our culture, probably wants to, oh, the clock is ticking, I need to have my kids.
Freeze her egg. She has money.
Exactly.
She can freeze her egg.
Yeah, she can.
Okay.
Exactly. She can
Yes,
freeze her
yes,
eggs.
okay.
Yeah, she can
You
do
see,
whatever she wants to do with her life.
The problem is the issue you guys are not considering is that this girl probably has been into so many relationships that didn't work out. Probably have dated people even here for years that didn't work out. Now probably she's going to try a whole new thing.
So is
of
she
meeting
desperate? Is that desperation?
She is not
You're gonna call
desperate.
it desperation?
She
or
is
what?
not desperate, but all I'm saying, she needs to take a step of faith. And what are you afraid of? For him not to get papers. So if you give him British passport, would they take your own British
No,
passport?
I don't think it's.
It's not
They
about
take
British.
your own British.
It's
It's
not
not about
about-
so what are you actually afraid
It's
of?
about the.
It's not about British passport.
If you
What
want
is
to
it?
give anybody British papers, no
It's
problem.
very easy.
It's
Yeah, you can
actually-
do
it's actually
that.
a good
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
But mine is the issue
Intention.
of if that's what she wants in her life because of her age, no problem. There are getting to know someone or getting married to someone is a very big step. It's a
Exactly.
very
Marriage,
massive step.
don't forget.
Families are involved.
Yes,
Do you understand?
it's not
There are
only
so
two of
many
them.
People that have these issues, and you hear somebody
No,
stab
because
somebody,
yeah,
somebody
if
killed
it,
somebody.
because sometimes I've
Yeah.
heard people say, I've heard my sisters, my black sisters say, please, don't agree, because when he comes here and gets paper, he will run away. When he comes, and I'm asking you, if you give somebody who has chilled with you for 5 years paper, warmed your bed for 5 years, kept you warm, probably you guys have kids for 5 years, would they take your own papers?
My issue really
You know,
is not the
we
papers.
need to be
papers.
realistic.
Mine is the life they are
Yeah,
living. not
exactly.
the paper.
It's not the papers.
What is paper?
Exactly.
the
It's just
life
ordinary
they are
paper.
living.
No,
And
but
I'm
it's the
not
paper
saying-
that is the focus. Oh, she will get paper and run away
Mine
once he
is
gets
the
paper.
life that they live. Is he going to treat her good?
Yeah.
But you wouldn't know all this until
But
you
that's the
give it
thing.
a try.
That's the thing. That's why that 6 months
It's
she
too
needs to
small.
know him a bit more.
He
to
should
know
come
whether
for
she can
holiday
be
first.
compatible
He should come for
with him.
holiday. They need to leave first.
Maybe
him
she's
come
gone
for
to see. We
holiday.
don't know. This is a question.
This is a
asked.
question
We need
that
more information,
yeah. I
though.
think
Or
we
maybe
need more
even
information.
She can travel back to hang out with him.
Yes,
for some
exactly.
time. Meet
My-
his
my
family.
dear sister,
And then
meet
when
his
you're
friends.
talking about this, I've seen a girl. You've said something about your friend or something,
My colleague,
your
yeah.
colleague, yeah. So obviously, I've seen someone who went back to Africa to marry, right? So this guy came. The girl used to travel to Nigeria. The guy was doing okay. The girl was okay here, doing her own thing, and decided to get married to this young man who lives in Nigeria. Both of them agreed. Then she went, married this guy, and then the guy came here. Oh my God. Few months, few years down the line, about a year or something, they started having problems, right? So this problem was like escalating. So the church couldn't do anything. The pastor they were under, they tried their best to make sure that these two people comes back together, but it was really difficult. Finally, this guy was meant to stay for 5 years to get his papers, but he couldn't wait anymore. And then that was it. Okay? So these are the things that people, when you're trying to get someone back home or whatever, think about it. There's no rush.
Even the
in
one you
marriage.
met in UK, the marriage can still break up.
Of course.
You
Yeah.
see, you guys are attributing bringing someone from Africa, attributing it to negativity.
No, it's not. We're not
Marriages
saying it's
fail
not, it's
even if
negative.
it's in the UK, in the sea, in the rock, wherever. Marriages fail. Okay? Men can hide their character. You can know someone.
Even women
you can,
do hide their
You can
characters
even
as well.
date someone for 5 years. The day you put that ring, you now see the person start manifesting. Okay? All I'm saying is, what is there to lose?
So
What is there to lose?
okay.
Give it a try.
Okay.
It might be the best decision you've made in your life.
Okay.
And even if he gets paper after 5 years and decides to move away, let him go.
Okay.
God being so kind, you have kids within that 5 years. That's fine.
Okay.
That's what I think, though.
Okay, guys. Oh my goodness. So if we
for her to just
if we continue, guys, obviously this is a massive topic that a lot of people have their own different opinions in there. So and whatever, please let us know what you think, right? So Ada, what advice will you give this lady? Because it's all about her, okay? It's all about her. What do you think? Because she's just like asking for advice. What will you advise this lady?
I'm going to advise her as I would advise myself.
Yeah.
And the advice is to listen to her friends and not do it.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Ada. And Ify, please, honest advice. What will you advise?
Do
this?
it or not to do it.
Yeah, to do it or not to do it.
What do you want? What is yourself telling you? What do you want? If you want to go, bring him, have a life together, that's fine. But as long as you've weighed the risks and the pros, it's up to you. It is up to you. It's not really even up to your friends, but to your family. It's up to you. What is your gut feeling telling you?
Exactly. Thank you so much, Ify. So I'll come to you, Karen.
My
So
advice is simple, my dear.
Oh my God.
The Bible says anything done outside of faith is a sin. Take that step. If you are feeling him and he's feeling you, take the step. You never know, it may be the best decision you've made in your life.
Okay. Oh my goodness. Ooh, wonderful.
What do you think?
Wonderful. Okay, what do I think? Okay, I think you shouldn't go for it. This is just me. Don't go for it. Think about it. It's your life. You're going to live with this gentleman, and you want to be happy in life. You want to get married, and you want to be happy with anybody that you married. So I will advise you not to do it, but it all depends on you. We're just giving you advice, but think about it.
At the end of the day, the decision is yours. It's not ours. It's yours.
Yeah. So thank you so much, everybody. Thank you for watching.
Also,
Yeah.
look out for the red flags.
Thank
Not
you.
red, they're pink.
Yeah. So look out for these flags, right? The red one. So thank you. Please share this video. Share this video. Share this video. Tell everybody
Like,
about
comment.
it. Like and comment. We do appreciate all your comments and all your like. Thank you so much. Until then, we'll see you on our next episode. Take care.
Thank you. Bye.